If Bo's return to Days of Our Lives has taught us anything, it's that Victor Kiriakis' shadow hangs over everyone, whether they see him on screen or not. Bo is currently focused on mimicking his biological father in the worst ways possible, but a love letter that Kayla discovered from Victor to Caroline shows that the business tycoon and occasionally gangster is more than just a man of wealth and influence. It was a little surprising to see coming from the Kiriakis family patriarch, but not entirely unexpected. After all, his friendship with Maggie, one of the kindest people ever to step foot in Salem, has allowed us to see that softer side of him for years. Nevertheless, considering that we are aware that the late John Aniston's final episode aired back at Christmas, all this talk of Victor can't help but hurt a little. He never returned to filming again. And that, as Peter Reckell revealed on the podcast of Soap Opera Digest, wound up hurting more than he had anticipated. Reckell's career and growth as an actor were greatly influenced by his time spent working with Aniston. It was similar to working with Frances Reed, Alice. When I was with him, they were never caught acting. To you, they were simply being themselves. He is my father. My grandmother was Frances. Reckell claimed that he tried to visit everyone when he first returned to the show. The older actors who played such significant roles in both Bo's and mine lives. Victor had such a significant role in this plot. I therefore spent a lot of time throughout these working hours thinking about John. He inquired about Aniston's condition and was informed that he was in his wheelchair but was doing okay by one of the stage managers. That was fantastic news, and Reckell had plans to see his TV dad as soon as he finished shooting since I was so busy. Unfortunately, we learned that he had passed away a few days later. His passing then truly impacted me hard. It was almost like seeing how cruelly life imitates art. Kayla, Stephanie's mother, was not given the opportunity to get her final goodbyes. Reckell also lost the opportunity to bid his father farewell. And that, in a nutshell, is who Aniston was to Bo's actor. Reckell acknowledged that the fact that he was gone and she didn't get to see him was difficult. It struck me fairly hard. You can tell he's my father by looking at the sequences we worked on together. When I learned he had died, I realized that went a little farther than I had anticipated. Although it was unfortunate that Reckell couldn't say goodbye, it appears that the show has almost fully caught up with John Aniston's passing, as it also appears that Bo won't be able to. That suggests that Victor's goodbye will occur shortly, in our opinion. What exactly this means for the Kiriakis family is unclear. Victor is still very much present, despite his absence these days, especially as Alex struggles to take leadership of Titan away from Maggie. His attempts to inform Uncle Vic about Aunt Maggie have so far met with silence. To Alex's chagrin, Victor has granted Maggie the freedom to manage Titan however she sees fit, and has supported her at every turn. But what will happen if Victor isn't there to help? Will Titan be persuaded to throw his aunt out by Alex, who will thereafter serve as the Kiriakis family's head? Will there be a fight over Victor's will among the survivors? All of these are things that we'll probably discover sooner rather than later. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.